Hello, IHeartEveryone here with more of the infectious madness of Dr. Dekker. We just finished talking with Brycey over here, so we'll just go down the line and talk to Claire next. There she be. Hello, Claire.
My name is Claire Castleford, and as I'm paying a small fortune for these sessions, I'd expect you to be up to speed, Doctor.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed. Small fortune?
Being rich has its perks, but honestly, I would give it all up in a heartbeat if it could free me from this madness.
Madness?
I'm in a bit of a predicament, Doctor.
Yeah.
I'll get to that.
What's your predicament?
Well, according to your predecessor, I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies. Oh, and a history of violence.
Oh,
Sounds so cold when you put it like that, though, doesn't it?
History of... you sure are close, aren't you? Violence?
To be fair, there was only one violent outburst that hardly qualifies as a history of violence, and he provoked me.
What was the outburst?
I stabbed him with a steak knife.
That is a
Shocking, isn't it?
pretty big outburst. Why did you stab him?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Yeah. Iris?
Iris was David's assistant optician. Not anymore. No, not like that. I didn't kill her or anything. It's just that I changed the optician into a florist after David died. Optometry was his dream, not mine.
David.
Keep up, Doctor. David is my husband.
Yeah, I do remember that. What? Oh, wait. How did David die? Did you kill David?
That sounds like a question I shouldn't answer without a lawyer present.
How long were you and David married?
We've been married for 7 years, but we don't have any children. Thank God.
Why don't you want children?
David wanted children, but I didn't. I don't think we would have made very good parents. There's no mystery to it. Some people are just not cut out to be parents. I don't think I can see either of us wiping sticky fingers or mending grazed knees.
Let's see, any follow-ups to that? No? Alright, let's see.
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
She also said clarity. Clarity?
I don't have anything to say.
Oops, I think I spelled that wrong. Let me try that one more time. Clarity?
I never used to get angry. Ever. If you're angry, you're not in control. Isn't that right? And it would be very bad for me to lose control.
Do you like being in control?
I'm going to have to plead ignorance on that one.
Okay. What happens when you you lose control.
Let's save that for another time, shall we? I'm rich, but I'm not made of money, and I'm fairly sure my time is up.
No, it's not. I just started talking with you. How are you rich? What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I don't need to. Everything's paid for 100 times over.
What did David do for a living? What is that paper you're holding?
I don't know.
You
Sorry.
should know. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, what's your predicament?
Well, according to your predecessor,
Right.
I'm a delusional psychotic with obsessive tendencies.
Are you delusional?
Delusions. As in seeing things that are not there. I'm not going to be any more specific.
Like your dead
It's not true in any
husband?
case. I'm not delusional.
And what else was it? Obsessive tendencies?
I'm obsessed with my husband.
Your dead one?
It's absurd, really.
Dead one that's living in your house? Why are you obsessed with your husband? What are your tendencies?
I don't have an answer to that.
What else
I'm
do you
obsessed
say?
with my husband. It's absurd, really.
Why is it absurd?
Because he is here. And he shouldn't be.
Why is he here?
No, that doesn't mean it.
Why shouldn't he be here?
He's lucky to be alive. He almost died after David died.
I think he did die. He almost died?
My husband is not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
What kind of problems?
I should have divorced him. I wish I had. So much could have been avoided.
House officer. What could have been avoided?
Our altercation. The downfall since.
What altercation?
I tried to hurt David once. That's why I'm here, isn't it? I'm not proud of my behaviour, but I was very angry. It was a private matter, though. The police should never have been involved.
Why did the police get involved?
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Why would you go to prison?
I suppose after what I did, there are people that might think I belonged in prison. What do you think, Doctor? Can I be saved with therapy, or should I be locked up like a dangerous criminal?
You should be locked up. Curious.
That's disappointing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't you want to try to make me better?
I do. I'm
At
sorry.
least Dekker gave it a shot in his own way.
I'm sorry. I was just curious. Let's go back to
The police
this.
seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
I'll try to help you.
I don't understand what you're getting at, Doctor. Please be more specific.
Okay. Let's see. What was that beginning part
The
again?
police seem to think I'm dangerous.
Oh yeah. Why are you dangerous?
I assume they think I'm dangerous because I stabbed my husband.
Yeah. Let's see.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money.
Why do you have so much money? Okay. Did Dr. Dekker help you?
I think we'd get along a lot better if you stuck to asking me one question at a time.
Curious. Let's see. Let's go back to he
My
almost
husband is
died.
not a well man. We've been having problems for a while now.
Why isn't your husband well? He's only dead.
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
It's hard to care for a rotting corpse. What is his condition?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you. But I don't. His health, if you can call
How is David's health?
Since our altercation, he's become less and less active. His mind's become less and less active too. Such a delightful conversationalist at one time, now more of an enigmatic husk.
I think your husband is dead.
His health, if you can call it that, has been deteriorating rapidly in the last few weeks. I can't cope with caring for him anymore.
How do you care for him?
David has trouble looking after himself. Sometimes I leave the lake house and he's just sitting in the rocking chair on the porch. And when I return the next evening, he's still there, just staring into the stars. He needs help, I know, but I can't hire anybody to care for him.
'Cause he's dead? Why can't you hire anybody to care for him?
David's not ready for company. I hope to take you to see him one day and you'll see for yourself.
That sounds good. When can I see David? No, okay. He looks at the stars.
David's staying at the lake house. It belonged to my parents, but I don't use it much anymore. I have the main house to myself.
Okay. The main house, the lake house, your parents.
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead.
Oh,
Naturally, I inherited everything.
I'll see. What did you inherit?
Sorry, Doctor, I can't answer that. I don't know anything about it.
Don't know what you inherited?
David's
Whoops.
staying at
No,
the
not that.
I'm an only child and my parents are both dead.
How did your parents die?
It was an accident. But I don't feel like talking about it at the moment.
Okay. Why don't you want to talk about your dead parents? Okay. Let's see. What have we got? The police.
The police seem to think I'm dangerous. I'm
Yeah.
only sitting here talking to you because I have a lot of money. Otherwise, there's no doubt I'd be thrown into prison for a very long time. That's why I need your help, Doctor.
Why do you need my help?
I need you to believe me. That's why I'm paying for these sessions. Everyone else thinks I'm crazy and dangerous. Everyone else thinks I've lost my mind.
I also think you lost your mind.
They think I'm seeing things, making things up. I don't want to talk about it.
Why do they think you're seeing things?
Yes, Dr. Dekker did think I was delusional when he first met me. He changed his mind after getting to know me better, as I hope he will too.
Movie length. Guess I've been playing for a while. Let's see. Oh, what could have been avoided?
Our altercation. The downfall since.
What was the downfall? The down-doll?
This is exhausting, Doctor. I'm not used to spitting everything out in one session.
Well, don't have therapy. I don't know. Oh, what kind of problem? Not you. What kind of problems?
I should have divorced him.
Yes.
I wish I had. So much.
Why didn't you divorce him?
Divorce is such an imperfect means of separating two people, don't you think? I suppose I don't really mean it. I thought he was my soulmate and that I would do anything for him. That's a weakness that has caused me problems.
Is there any follow-up to that? No? Okay. Why did you say?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
Right.
Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not
Affair. How did you find out about the affair? No? Why was he having an affair? How was your relationship with David? What else have we got here?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity.
Let me see. Insanity.
Who's to say who is sane or insane? We all see the world differently, don't we?
Yeah. Let me ask, what do you know about Dr. Dekker's murder?
I don't know who killed Dr. Dekker, but I imagine that in his line of work he met a lot of unstable people. Perhaps he pushed someone too far.
Let's see, does that have a follow-up? No. I'm still gonna ask anyway. Pushed someone one too far?
I don't know anything about that. Doctor.
Okay. The glare on that vase back there looks like an exclamation point, and it's kind of bothering me. Let's see, what else? Still gotta figure out the stab him thing. No, that's Bryce. Alright, yeah, it looks like that's the only thing I have to follow up right now.
Temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician.
No, how long did David have an affair? When did you find out about the affair? How did you find out about the affair? Okay. Temporary insanity is probably, yeah. What else can I ask about here?
It was a brief moment of temporary insanity. Or temporary clarity, I'm not really sure which. David had been having an affair with his assistant optician, Iris. How predictable. Not just the affair, but an optician named Iris.
Why was the affair predictable?
Sorry.
Assistant optician?
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Did it have a follow-up? Oh, it does. Did David like his job? No. Alright, wait.
David doesn't work, no. He's not very communicative anymore, so a job is out of the question. He used to be an optician. Now he just spends all his time at the lake house, frittering his time away.
Why isn't he communicative?
If I knew anything about that, I'd tell you.
Frittering his time away?
He abhors technology. Mainly he hunts things and then creates huge, unwielding fires that I'm sure will be the death of him and the lake house at some point.
Fires?
I don't know.
Hunting?
I don't know anything about that, Doctor.
Does David hunt? Well, I guess there's no follow-up to that. Let's see. I didn't even get her name Orange yet, and I've asked so many questions. Do I not have anything to follow up right now? Let's see, what else could I ask of her about then? How do you feel?
No, that doesn't mean anything.
You know what? I'll end the episode off there, and we'll try and finish Claire off in the next episode. So I'll see you then. Bye!